Previously on AI the Somnium Files.
Dosage again! They are drugging us! For what?
Dosage?
I know who killed Shogunadami.
I think you just want to get out of the prison.
The right to remain silent?
Do you have a lawyer?
You're treating me like a criminal. Is that something you're supposed to do?
Don't play dumb with me, lady.
Are you mocking me?
What? No.
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
Stop fighting within my brain. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, it permanently changed the environment. Wait a second. How is that possible? What is he yapping about? Just get me straight. They're just talking in circles.
Latte, could we make a stop first?
Hello, welcome back, peeps. Today we're gonna continue this car ride with Iris. Alright, in order to fit the theme, I even changed my headphones. Now we are headphone sisters. What up, Iris? Could we make a stop first? That's what she wanted, okay? Let's see what Date says.
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
We went to Marble with Mizuki earlier.
You know about that place?
Right? How do you know that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
An 18-year-old.
Why do you want to go there?
Wow. He was obsessed with taking young girls to the bar.
There's something I want to talk about.
Okay.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
Of course
There's
we
no
have
reason
to.
to refuse.
Yeah, we have to go.
Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her too. All right, sure.
Let's go. Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. Is she sending a Nile message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. I wonder if she's gonna text Ota to have him come over here. But previously she refused to talk and then asked him to not spill any beans, right? So what changed? Sunday, 9:41 p.m. That's late. Should we call her mom about it? We're taking a teenage girl to a bar. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. Where's Mama? Ota's here. To my surprise, I saw Ota sitting at the counter.
Tessa!
Hehe.
Oh, Ota!
Oh, she didn't know. What's with the face? He's jealous. Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance.
Who's gonna manage the bar when she's not around?
She told me to watch the place until she got back.
Oh wow, that's some real trust.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all.
Not enough.
It's my first time here.
Okay, so probably Ota just looks very trustworthy then. I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. Okay. I never thought I'd run into you here.
I was niling with Tessa earlier.
Niling.
She said she was going to Marble, so
So you followed? You stalker?
I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her.
Yeah, right.
She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Right. Kinda. I mean, we don't know that. We just took her for some questioning. If she was honest with us, we will get everything. But she wasn't, so we have to keep digging. The music. Isn't your phone broken? Got a new phone?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Right. What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota.
There's like a double voice in here.
It's about a Nile message you sent Iris.
Like echoey or something. Small echo.
You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing.
You're accusing me of a lot of stuff. They're gonna think I did it. It's okay, Tessa. Stay calm. I'm here for you. Okay? I won't tell anyone about that thing. Not even if they torture me. Don't worry. I promise to protect you. That's the whole message. That thing.
That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Well,
Even if they torture me.
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. Do
Jeez,
it.
fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
Someone behind me?
What?
Can I turn around? I can't. I can only turn 180 degrees.
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
He's playing a trick on me. He's gonna run away or something. Oh shit, I'm gonna get knocked down. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Even Aiba went offline. Okay, day 4, Monday. 树怀. Marble Monday, 2:48 a.m. Okay, we passed out for like from 9 to 2, so that's like 3 hours? It's not 3 hours, that's 5 hours. Sorry, I failed my math. I don't know how to count. Okay, so is Mama gonna be back and then wake us up? When I woke up, I was laying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. I shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. Rude. It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama. Oh my gosh, Date. How dare you?
Looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. What the fuck was that, Ota? Huh? I thought we were friends. It was all respect. Now I have to shit talk you now, Ota. We know what time is it, so where's Ota? She probably didn't know.
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
I mean, you can be a boy, it doesn't matter. What's your age?
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
I knew it.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
Where are they going? What are they hiding?
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Thank goodness she was fine. Why didn't you wake me up? Yeah, accuse her.
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Just beauty nap.
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle.
We got assaulted. Time to call the police.
Just like the old days.
Just like the old days. What time is it? We know.
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Where did you go, Mama? Okay. Phone. Time to take it.
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
We lost them.
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
Stay calm.
Just now, the killer...
Oh?
Well, just watch the video.
Oh, shit! There's a video!
I sent the address to Aiba.
I don't know if I'm ready. Oh my goodness! What is that? What?
Iris.
She's breathing. She's not dead yet. There's no way it's Ulta. Oh! No!
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
What?
Aiba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
Warehouse.
District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I think Mama and ran out of marble. Where the fuck is Ulta? Didn't she say he's like a hero to her? Where is this hero, huh? When we needed him the most. Yeah, speeding. We're policemen, we're allowed to speed. Oh, lagging. It's lagging.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here.
Far.
20 minutes at the fastest.
Okay, 20 minutes.
Please let me make it in time.
Live streamed video. No.
That sick bastard.
Someone wearing a bear outfit. A bear outfit. Monokuma, is that you? But I don't think this is mono Kuma. I think this is just like white Kuma. No!
Tessa!
Oh.
Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
Ah! Did it stop? Okay. I thought that speed up the thing for some reason. Oh.
Stay away from Tessa!
Okay. So
Ah!
he's fighting off camera. We can't see. We kind of have to trust him then, right? I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream. You should change your car. But I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time has passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Did it? I don't think it changed. Come on, Ulta. Ulta didn't beat him! Ulta
No,
failed.
it can't be.
Do we have any, like, special ability to turn back time or something?
Stop!
Okay, eyes on the road, eyes on the road. No, 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 no. Oh, that must be a fake one, right? There's no way Iris dies so fast. Iris is one of those most important characters in the game, right? Right? I know they have a habit of killing the lovable characters, main characters. Spike Chunsoft do be doing that. Okay, they ended the live stream.
No!
No, must be a dream. It didn't happen. Right? Maybe there are two irises. Just saying. We lost one, we have another one. Okay, Monday, 3:35 a.m. We can't sleep. Warehouse District. Ooh. Drifting. 冷冻仓库. What? The bear got cut in half? Who is this bear? Who that?
Ota.
Is Ota? What? What is happening? Wait, our eyes are not really giving us the right image, huh? Is it? Are they playing tricks on us? Monday, 10:02 a.m. Okay. We must report it back to the police. Wait, there must be more people saw the live stream, right? It's not just us. Where's
there you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
Where's Iris?
It's rare to see you down like this.
Now he's questioning all of his senses. He was like, what am I seeing?
But it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble. And about letting Ota get the upper hand on you.
I don't know. I don't believe this narrative, boss. I don't know. Like, if I were him, I wouldn't be blaming myself. It's like, dude, I'm trying my best to save you guys, but you little shitters just, like, attacked me and then ran away. It's like, I wasn't accusing you guys for anything. I wasn't about to take you guys to jail or anything. It's like, by law, I can't even retain you guys inside of the police station for long. It's like, just trying to get information, and they're just, like, attacking me for no reason. And then they ran off. It's like, it ain't about me, okay? I was trying my best to help them.
Am I right?
No, you're wrong. Alright, you might be right. Date seems to be blaming himself. Don't have that high of ethics, okay? Have lower ethics. Is that even about ethics? I feel like have some logical thinking, okay? This is not your fault. Don't blame yourself.
Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks?
No.
Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
Ota Matsushika is a criminal stalker. I mean, he has some questionable behaviors, but I wouldn't classify him as a stalker. Committed murder-suicide. Murder-suicide? Huh? Okay, so murdered Iris and then killed
Ota
himself?
had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too.
I don't think so.
But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
Ugh, I don't want to see it again. I have my eyes closed.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris.
I agree.
And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those 3 murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Contradiction of killing Iris. That doesn't seems like something he would do. Ota's behavior during the video. He was fighting someone.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that?
If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? Yeah, why would he pretend to be the hero, fight off someone off screen, and then come back, appear to be defeated? Wouldn't you want to be the hero all along? All this time, he just wants to be the hero, to save Iris. It doesn't make sense that he has some kind of twisted love for her. Unless he was like the best actor ever.
The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person.
Well, to be honest, him and the polar bear aren't really on the screen at the same time. It was one in, the other one in, and the other one in, and the other one in. They weren't.
That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first.
Wasn't planning on dying. So he just wants to murder Iris?
After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
That's ridiculous.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice cutting machine himself?
And then put on the suit?
I don't buy it.
Ota had no incentive to kill Renju. Yeah, what about the polar bear costume?
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Ota also has no incentive to kill Renju.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it.
Really?
Making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Then how about the mom, Shoko?
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Yeah, I agree. Say it again.
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
What? Ex-wife? That was an ex-wife. Renju had a new lover now.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years.
Yeah.
Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife.
Are you sure?
I am.
Kitchen knife? We know of a kitchen knife. Ota's mom. I told the boss what EP8 found.
Oh, I know that.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself.
What?
Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice cutting machine.
I think the higher up just wants to save some time in solving this crime and put it all on this Ota boy that everybody think is a weirdo. And then they can be like, we solved the case closed. You know, they don't want to further investigate and look into this weird case. There's no motive. He wants to kill Iris all this time? Then why now?
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Oh, the kitchen knife is gone?
Boss, come on.
Threw it in the
Ota
ocean.
goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
And leaving like a blood trail.
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning.
You're just telling me what higher up thinks?
I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
HQ is stupid.
Really?
Yes, really.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume.
But, like, I thought both of them are together. How did they get separated and then Ota arrived this place later?
He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice-cutting machine. And then...
So did he didn't live stream the killing of Ota, but he live streamed the cutting of Iris.
Then, who is the culprit?
Well, we don't know.
I wish I knew.
Yeah.
We're up to 4 victims, but Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. He didn't really has the left eye taken by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
Quite a lot of things, actually.
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Related to them.
Maybe not. But it's a good starting point.
Okay. Renju and Shoko's daughter Mizuki probably will be in trouble. Like, in danger.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims.
Oh, no, I'm not saying Mizuki is the killer. Of course not.
Shoko and Renji were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota, too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them.
Yeah.
Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
He had connections with him, that's true, but Iris' mother, he told me.
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates, and she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way.
Yeah, her own daughter?
No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
Ota's mother? With the kitchen knife.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju.
Killing Iris, true.
Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemniscate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her.
Mayumi probably couldn't even remember where they live and their name and such.
And above all else, she would never harm her only son,
Yeah.
let alone kill him.
Yeah. Moma.
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras,
But he has a very solid alibi, though.
but there's no connection to Iris.
Congressman So Sajima.
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Parties. He did mention some weird parties happening at Lemniscate, right? And then Iris was invited to host one of them. Who knows if they had some other parties previously that Iris was part of. Me?
I know Renju and Shoko, and I'm connected to Iris, but I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No. Now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her.
Memory may be fuzzy, huh?
My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events.
Yeah, and Aiba is there too, as another individual, so if I did any killing, I'm pretty sure Aiba will tell me.
And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer.
I agree.
I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
Yeah.
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
Nope.
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation.
We have to go to the factory.
Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Alright, that's a whole bunch of places we could go. So first, we definitely want to go to the warehouse, right? That's where the recent crime happened. So let's go. Check it out. They must have already cleaned the place, so it wouldn't be bloody and gruesome. Like Monday. I stepped into the cold storage warehouse. It's cold. The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. The temperature hasn't raised much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. Oof. They didn't really clean it. Kagami? Is that you? Any clue?
No, nothing so far.
On this part, it's just some blood. Some blood and then B. Let's look around. Warehouse. Alright. Box. Wooden box on the shelf. It's empty. Cardboard box. Cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it. Look at the blood. Bloodstain B. Is this Ota's blood? We don't know. Okay. Shelves.
There are only a few items on the shelf.
Is this warehouse not in use?
Abandoned? Let's look at the machine. Ice cutting machine. Iris and Ulta were sliced in two by this ice cutting machine. Iris and Ulta.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed. The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
Okay. 3:20 a.m.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
Missing eyeball. Workbench.
Right here. Iris and Ota were...
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death?
Yeah.
Was it the knife wound or...
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal.
Close being fatal.
Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
So there was no sign of struggle. Maybe Ota was trying to help Iris jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle, and Ota ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside the costume, then finally cut open by the ice-cutting machine.
But why? Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown.
Can we find any DNA evidence on the bear costume? There must be something else other than Ota's skin tissue and hair, right? Iris and Ota's bodies are under autopsy. Their bodies aren't here anymore. Their blood. Forklift A.
This forklift is old. It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
Okay. The tire and floor are covered with a layer of ice. Okay, hasn't been moved. How about this one? Forklift B. I don't see anything special about it. Okay. How about overhead crane? A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. The video equipment?
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream.
Okay.
All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
Okay. Oil drum again. Unlikely to be a clue. Okay. Policeman. Any progress? Probably no.
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Didn't find nothing. Okay. I'll find something.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Okay. Owner. Should we talk to the owner?
I have done some research.
This place must be locked, right? Even if it's not used. There must be a key or something. How did they get in?
As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras.
Okiuras.
The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Renju's dad is the owner.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju.
Currently?
The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died.
It didn't get...
Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management.
Oh, he didn't get passed down. What, did he get kicked out from the family?
In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
Who's that other person?
But it can't be a coincidence.
Yeah.
It certainly is suspicious.
Huh.
Date, we should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will not find anything of importance here.
Oh, we're done clicking. What?
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
True.
Alright.
Now we need DNA and such. You know, like... Can we talk to them? I'm heading out. Okay. Let me know if you find anything. I let them know, then left the warehouse. Ooh. That was uneventful. I was hoping to find more clues there. How did they just kick me out of there? That's it? I am extremely disappointed in us finding clues. I feel like we should like walk around in the warehouse, you know, look through the shelves and like just anything. When I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. The murderer? What is he doing here? Pewter probably weighs more than 105 pounds. Now I'm just like looking. Whoever is around 105 pounds, you are like highly suspicious.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Because Iris is already dead. Talk to me about something.
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Finally you want to spill the beans? Now is the time?
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date.
Mr. Date.
I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
Is it because of Boss? He doesn't want to say it in front of Boss.
The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her. So, I decided to meet you here.
Boss is a stick-up to the HR. The higher-ups. Not HR, the HQ. The boss is the dog to the HQ.
Alright. Let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
You did.
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Yes, I remember that. What do you mean by that?
Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer.
Wait, you guys know the identity of the Cyclops killer and then didn't arrest them?
Although, it's more accurate to say killers.
I knew it! There must be two people.
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice. One of them was born a murderous psychopath.
Born?
The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Rohan Kumakuras? The one that they said that has something in the brain, you know, like some mental issues and then killed himself a year ago? Rohan?
They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Oh, okay. Rohan was the delicate work person. Delicate work. Okay. Why did the case get classified?
That, I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value.
Weird.
I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
It must be some higher up's son or something. Son or daughter that was part of it. So they just like closed the entire case. Who is this murderous psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction.
Brain dysfunction?
Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust.
Okay, that doesn't give you the reason to kill.
It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress.
So dude is hella moody and hella stressed?
It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do.
Well, not everybody feel love, and then not everybody become a psychopath.
However, he was able to experience a substitute.
Substitute.
His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
Stabbing?
What was it?
Murder.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain. The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic.
Well, that sucks. You're only able to experience pleasure by killing?
They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life.
12? 12? 12? Iris was 12 when the Cyclops killing happened.
That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Oof. Okay, Rohan.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out. The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes. Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them.
What? Eyeballs? There are gemstones and makeup and pretty dresses in this world, and he is obsessed with eyeballs? The slimy, bloody, weird feeling eyeballs? That's interesting. You call that beauty? That's crazy.
He needed to have them, to make them his own.
Okay.
Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye.
Can't you just look at them?
From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman.
Very particular.
But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge.
Okay. No wonder his brother was like, he is like something wrong in his brain. Like, when he first said it, I was like, oh really? I thought you just want the power, but okay. You are not wrong. What's his name? Moma? Moma was not wrong.
his deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner.
I just kept hearing double sound. Let me check what's going on. Okay, maybe I fixed it.
The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings. At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
About the same time. Assigned to Abyss. Okay, I see the connection here. What are you trying to say? Summarize for me, thank you.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
So are you trying to tell me that I'm one of them? I was the psychopath?
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. That means one remains. Who is he?
Don't tell me that's us.
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police.
He was arrested.
They actually picked him up on other charges.
Okay.
But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
He is in prison? I thought you guys said it was not captured.
Fuchu prison?
Yeah. Wait. That name. Did someone call me from the prison? Is that from the same prison, Fuchu?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name.
Oh no. Is that number 89?
He's simply called number 89.
What?
Number 89?
He caught us.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
Well, we have to go to prison then.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Okay.
Because one is dead and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Okay. Alright, so that means we have to go somewhere on the map. They want us to go to Matsushita Diner, Date's residence, Sagan residence, that's where Iris live, right? And then we can go back to Marble. Oh! Where's the prison? They didn't unlock prison for us, huh? Alright, so I think next time when we come back, we're gonna go to the diner and talk to Ota's mother. That's gonna be a rough conversation to have. Well, thanks for watching, peeps. We'll be back. If you like the Let's Play, make sure you subscribe to the channel, okay? I'll see you next time. Have a good day, peeps. Bye!